Hey there, this is Revolutionary Hero 100, and today I'm playing Crusader Kings 2. This is a game I've had for quite a long time actually, but I've never done a series on it, and to be honest I haven't done a series on it either. But that's actually kind of loud. I'll just start and then go back. But yeah, I'm playing as the Third Crusade time period as Sicily. Quite loud. I don't know if it is that loud actually, but it might be, so I might just turn the volume down once we get started. I'll just turn the rest of the volume down actually, because that's like all the way up. Yeah, that seems better. So, yeah, you gotta choose an ambition to start with. Oh, damn, I just remembered I forgot to do something. I'm gonna quickly resign, because I just remembered I have ruler creator thing on, and I forgot to do that because I don't know. I just forgot because it's been a good 3 days since I played this, because it is at the moment the Christmas holidays in England, so I don't really care about that stupid emblems. I got rid of those. Boom. I usually just go with the plain, and then I just choose one which looks kind of cool. Boom. That'll do. I'll change the colours. White. See what else would go well there. Yeah, that looks cool. And you just put a random emblem. I like tigers, so we'll go with that. There you go, done. So I usually go with the stewardship ones. That's a this is the education of your character. So like, you know, that's like a trait they also pass on to anyone they educate. And then with these are like the traits you can give your character, and good traits make him older, and bad traits make him younger. So you can't just give him all the best ones, because then it'd be like 100 and die. But you should go with he's a legitimized bastard, because that only increases, like, it decreases diplomacy a bit, but I don't really care about that. And then I usually go with lustful, because I actually think that's kind of a good trait, because it means they're more likely to have kids, which is good. Patience I go with, and honest is usually alright. And then I have some room to work with, so I can give him brave. I always give him content, which is always, it doesn't seem like it, like ambition, like it decreases in intrigue, but it increases piety, so that seems fine to me. But apparently that's a bad trait, but I like it. But that means I can also have just on here. And he's still in 21, and trusting, which, again, I'm not too fussed about intrigue, so I'll just go with diplomacy. So he's 20, I could see if there's any just minorly good traits I could give him. I don't want to make him too old. I could, this will probably do actually. Yeah, because like strong would make him like 60. Oh, and you can make them inbred. I've had an inbred character before actually. It's probably the worst thing ever. Oh, I know. I forgot to make him wounded. See, if I make him wounded, they usually recover from that pretty quickly, and then you get the trait scarred as well, which is a good trait. I forget what scarred does actually. Let me check it at the bottom. Yeah, it gives them more prestige, so it's, you know, overall it's kind of a good thing. So now I can make him gregarious, I guess that is, and now he's only 21, so that's pretty good. So yeah, diplomacy 5, martial 5, stewardship. Oh yeah, because I haven't changed those yet, but these will affect the traits later. You can just randomly stick on there like that, but I don't want to bother. I might give him some martial actually. I'll give him 2 martial, because 23 is not too bad. It's kind of helpful if they have some martial. So yeah, we play as this Norman guy in Sicily. And Sicily's are pretty simple. Like, I don't think they're too hard to play as. I did a little practice before this, and these factions here in Africa all like had a big civil war, so I conquered all of northern Africa, which was pretty cool. But first order of business is I'm going to fabricate claims over here in Serbia, because they're pretty weak and easy to conquer. And then researching military tech, economic tech, studying technology in Constantinople, because Constantinople, as far as I'm aware, is like the best city. And this will improve my relations with the Pope, so he'll like me more, because, yeah, he's only at 5, because he can excommunicate you and stuff, which is, you know, a pretty crappy thing. yeah, that's not important right now. I'm gonna change my laws to elective next because I'm quite a small kingdom. Oh, but I can get an ally with France. That's what I did last time as well. France are pretty beast. Although in this scenario, England owns practically like half of France. It may be a bit more. I think it's all owned by like Prince John, I think. Or that might just have been in mine. He took over everything. That's hardly relevant actually. Yeah. Oh yeah, Richard the Lionheart. He owns some territory in France now. But yeah. So England's pretty beast as well, but France, it's weaker, but it's still like strong compared to Sicily, so they're a pretty good ally. I don't care about that at the moment. That can wait as well, that can wait. I did that, that's gonna sort out in a sec. So the first thing I usually do is if I go on the de jure duchies, I usually just give all my dukes their correct duchy now. I also need to change my crown law to now I'll get more tax, and I usually try to get medium. So I'm probably going to give this guy this duchy, which I think is the Duchy of Sicily, and then I'm going to give him all the titles of it as well. So I'll give him that, and I'll give him Malta. I'm trying to think one of the other ones, Palermo. I don't know. I'm not Italian. Sadly relevant. This place here. And there's one more, which is I can't read it because there's a city. Not that one. Oh, there you go. So yeah, that's all good. He should like me as well. Yes, he does. We're clearly good bros then. No. Okay, this guy owns it, so I'm gonna have to revoke that title. Hopefully he won't revolt because that would be a bitch, but he might be a dick about it. Nope, he's cool. Alright. Grant you that land. Oh, he hates me a lot. Too many held duchies, increased crown authority. Oh, okay, yeah. Also, I probably own his duchy title. Yes, I do. There you go. Now he's jolly happy. I actually am gonna take this duchy here because you can only have 2 duchies or people get angry. So I'm gonna take this duchy and this duchy here. Which means that my next order of business is to revoke nope, that place because that's not part of his de jure title. But then I'm going to give him Irish gold. No people. Well, it's only 1 gold, so I might as well take the prestige. Oh yeah, I should say the score system. No, I don't care. The score system is basically when your character dies, his prestige and piety are like added together, and that's the score, and then the next heirs piety and added together, blah blah blah. So yeah, it works like that. The score is just the prestige and piety. Money's just used for basically hiring mercenaries and buildings and stuff. But I should also, I'm probably not gonna just play till the end of the game. What I'll do is I'll probably play until I'll probably like see if I can create the Kingdom of Italy. So I can, drive the Holy Roman Empire out, get Italy, and maybe the Kingdom of Africa, see if I can take that, and then like Serbia and Croatia or something. I don't really have any objectives actually. I don't really know what my end objective would be. I'll probably just stop playing when I get bored, in all honesty, so it's a bit irrelevant set like end objectives because I won't use them. Now I need to rank him and land title, duchy. Okay, we haven't created that duchy yet, but unless he already has the duchy title, bishopric is that duchy. Okay, we need more money for that. So yeah. Oh, but we've got some party random. You get like random events, and then there are factions. There aren't any more, but that's where your vassals basically plot to eradicate you. I'm going to revoke this title again. I'm gonna raise my troops. Yeah, I can raise 14,000 men, which isn't that. I guess there's a few. But then again, this is late game. Well, not late. It's like later game. It's not the start. Yeah, that kind of goes without saying because I chose something there. Yeah, see, here's a faction. He's Prince Constant Sicily. See, he's doesn't like me, so he's trying to put someone else on the throne. See, if you I could try and excommunicate her. That's what I did. That's what I usually do. I try and excommunicate this person, but no, the Pope doesn't. Oh no, I just don't have enough party. Pope might not want to though. That's another reason to get him on hand. There's a crusade for Antonio, I think. Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna assume it's somewhere in Spain. I remember because I recognise that thing. So yeah, I'm gonna join the crusade because one, people get angry if you're not on, like your bishops get sad if you're not on crusade, and they get happy if you are. And also, if I take my army to the Holy Land, then the Pope gets, I get the trait Crusader, which basically is just a pro trait. It increases my martial skill, and it makes religious, like, it gives me piety and people just generally like you more. So you know, that'll help. I'm also going to build a medium stone wall here because I can. Yeah, that's what I use money for, basically just building, use it. Oh yeah, and also when you do claims, like that's 427 gold and 300 prestige, so I'm gonna let it go and get a little piety. Because I don't want to go bankrupt like this early into the game. Sometimes I do go like a small amount bankrupt for those, but it's not worth it. So, you know, now, especially because I go like 400 in debt. 400's a lot of like gold and what, 17 a turn. Not a turn, this is RTS, so it's like a period of time. I was thinking I was playing Total War where it's like, you know, turn-based money, but anyway. So he gains the trait Wounded just like my liege king. I didn't change his name, that's my bad. I can just name all his sons stupid stuff. Yes, he's wounded, which is minus a martial, minus a health, but he should be fine. People usually recover from wounds. I don't have enough boats, so just to spam these 800 men. Thus, 14,000 men. And then I usually just stay with the guys with the highest martial because they usually are the best generals because they have good martial. Where are we heading for this war? Okay, I was mistaken, it's not in Spain, it's in like Turkey area. Asia Minor. Oh yeah, I forgot this is the one where the Byzantines have been driven out of Turkey by the Sultans of Rome, isn't it? Which means like Rome, I think. I think that's, I remember reading that. I think it was on one of the scenario descriptions, they have like what's going on with this bit. Not this one, I think it's like the Alexiad or something, it's crap like that. Yeah, but as soon as we get to the like place of the Holy Land War, like the de jure title, then you know, we get Crusader trait. So it's this area here. So yeah, I'll go near the Byzantines because, you know, actually no, the Byzantines can't be in it because they're an Orthodox faction. The Orthodox, like, because the religion and stuff, you got the Catholics and they have their Crusades. The Orthodox factions, although they're Christians, they don't have Crusades. They don't even have an equivalent, but yeah, they're not part of the Crusades. But apparently, you know, from what I know of history, the Crusades were initially to protect the Byzantines from being overrun by the Turks. Because, you know, the Orthodox are still Christians, so it's, you know, they didn't mind them too much. I'm kind of at the forefront of the Holy War, because if you look, like, if you play as, like, England, or, like, France, or, like, Denmark, or any of these central sort of factions, then you're just fighting other Catholics. But I have the Muslims to the south, who are a pretty big threat. Okay, maybe you don't get the Crusader trait just for being here. I think you have to go to, like, there is, like, a way, you get it for going somewhere. I just can't remember precisely how you get it, but it is for being on Crusade, I'm sure. Just maybe it's a time thing. I don't know, but you know, we're here on Crusade, helping our allies. And for most Crusades, oh, we have a heresy. Okay, I'm gonna stop assaulting the walls because we're failing terribly. So yeah, heresies will spread at times, like here, Cartha heresy, which is yeah, there's a Catholic heresy. One thing I sometimes like to do is make my faction heretical, so I make my leader Cartha, say, and make all my vassals Cartha and spread the heretic legend. But I'm not going to do that now because, you know, the Catholics would just absolutely whoop my ass. It'd be horrible. Are we still assaulting the walls? Because we really shouldn't be. I guess I forgot I didn't do it properly. Yeah, so our army is now been obliterated, so yeah, we're just gonna leave the Crusades there. But how the Crusade is, if we win, like the Christians win, I think it's if there's like, so if we're like if it's like the Crusade for the Kingdom of Anatolia, or how you pronounce it, if the Kingdom of Anatolia or whatever has a Christian ruler and it's just like taking some of his de jure title back, so say like, if I put it on kingdoms, so you can see this area is all the kingdom trying to take back. Say like, there was a king here, like, a Catholic king, and he owned like all of this territory, or like half of it, and he had the king title, and it was just a couple of titles we were taking back, then he would get it. But because the title is owned by I think they're Islamic, an Islamic faction, then once it's taken, whoever has contributed the most to the crusade gets it.